So my name is Jan Gerritsen. I'm 58 years old. I live in Taupo, New Zealand, in the central North Island, and I live here with my beautiful partner, Kerryn.
My name is Kerryn Jan. I live here in Taupo, New Zealand. I work for the Department of Conservation in the education team. And how old am I? 45.
New Zealanders are happy is based on the simple fact that we've got I always say, a stable democracy. What's interesting, because you trust a lot of things that are happening around you, and there's a good debate between the public and politicians about things. We've still got a very small population for the size of the country, and I always compare it with the Netherlands. So we're eight times bigger than the Netherlands. And the Netherlands has got 17 or 18 million people, and we only got 4.5. So that makes it also. There's a very strong community spirit in this country, I would say. That's based on that we do tend to look after each other, even if the world is getting a little bit more cocooning and don't bother me. There's still a good sense of community spirit, and I think we've got something to look forward to in this country, because we have only started 175 years ago.
And I think just to add to that, add to our active democracy, I think we're a country that doesn't have concerns or worries with corruption like other countries do. I think that has a part to play. We can trust our defence force and our police and usually our politicians. I also think that we have a good, most of us, I mean there are exceptions, and we're not a country without our issues. So we do have issues around child poverty, we have issues around congestion in our largest city. There's a lot of problems, but there's also a lot of other good things too. And I think that work-life balance and that sense of community that Jan talked about, because we are smaller, and the importance of whānau or family all plays a part probably in that happiness score. What do you think about it? I think it's positive, and I think it's on the up. I'm excited to see where it goes and what the future opportunities are. I would like to see some more government leadership and support to grow the EV community faster. But I think it's out there, it's happening, and it's a positive thing.
Yeah, incentives. Just give every buyer of a EV car an incentive, like they do in Europe, by just say, well, you'll get a GST return on that one, or something like that. It's possible. Start small. Don't see it as a big problem. Start small. Just get out to the supermarket. Don't forget your reusable bags. That's a very small one. Just put it in the back of your car. Have 5, 6. I mean, if you go downstairs, you will see 10, and they're all in the car. And then there's 2 in my panniers for the bike. So there's always something. And if you haven't got one, it's $1.50 to buy one. So it's $1.50 extra to you. So start small and do the things that are quite natural. Like don't throw your green waste into your bin, because it's not necessary. If you've got a garden, you can have a worm farm, and they love it, and it will be good for your garden. A composter is not too big. If you're living in an apartment, do bokassi, a little thing that you throw it in under your sink. It's all possible, and there's a small investment in it. If you start small and you do these things in a sequence, then suddenly you get used to it and you think, oh, I'll keep doing it.
And then you have a geothermal things to hot your house.
And then you get solar panels, and then you get an EV.
So you are in the big step.
There you go. It's a small steps forward.
So I think when you change your attitude and you change your behaviour, then you just create new expectations for yourself, and that becomes the new normal, and you leave the old behaviour behind. Yeah.
Right.
And from a Dutch point of view, as you know,
Here we
Dutch
go. Saves
always
money.
trying to save money, never going to change. If I pass the petrol pump and I see the price going over
Young
$2,
waves.
then I'll just wave to the petrol pump. So it saves you money too, and that sounds like you haven't got it out of your investment, but in 15 years' time, you've got your investment back. You lived a good life, and you set an example for the rest to follow.